It's DJ DUBL right here.
Yeah.
And I'm with the guy that started rapping Biggie Smalls in the basement.
Yes.
And now he's headed for the tallest skyscrapers.
Straight up.
It's Big Sean, the #1 prospect.
What up, man? What up, though?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Welcome to England.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. What's good?
So, Dark Sky Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me firstly about the album title.
Dark Sky Paradise. Well, the last year and a half, I was just in a real dark place in my life, man. You know, I was going in and out of relationship stuff. You know, falling out with like friends from way back. Just, you know, I felt creatively I was just in a space where I had to like get, you know, I knew I had a talent inside of me. I knew I had the potential to be, you know, amazing and great, and I just feel like it wasn't being executed properly. So I just really had to like get my mind right, and like, you know, I felt like I was in a hole and just had to climb out on so many different levels, man. And you know, I built a studio in my crib, and I was going through all this stuff, and it was just like, you know, it was a dark time in my life, but at the same time, you know, I came a long way from Detroit. You know, I grew up with me and my mom, and we were in debt, and I couldn't afford things, you know what I mean? So just, you know, I appreciate where I'm at, I appreciate where I'm going, and that always puts things in perspective, you know? So that's the paradise aspect of life. So, you know, that's like the title, Dark Sky Paradise. It just kind of fit my life at that point.
What's your favorite track from the album?
I don't know. Has to be One Man Could Change the World, probably. Just because it was the most personal. You like that one?
That's my favorite, man. I gotta say.
With John Legend and Ye. It's just because it's the most heartfelt. And, you know, my grandma just passed, and I wrote it before she passed, but, you know, it just meant so much. My grandma was a female black captain in World War II. She was a female cop in the D, which was, you know, back then was crazy. She was a counselor, a teacher. She got her master's from U of M. And she was just awesome. And she was an amazing grandma, man. She home cooked meals every day after school. She was just awesome. And, you know, I told her about the song when I was making it. And then I was going to play it for her when I came home for Christmas, but she passed away on the 20th. So it was, you know, it was a hard, you know, everybody goes through that, and, you know, losing people close to them. And she was the backbone of the family, but I'm just happy I got a chance to make a song about her. I had her voice on it from a phone conversation we had a while ago. And also, I'm glad John Legend was on there singing a chorus after the verse about her. So it's just one of my favorites for so many reasons. Yeah.
I agree, man. It's definitely my favorite. So I Don't Fuck With You.
Yeah.
Did you expect it to be such a big radio hit given the title?
No, of course not. Or else I wouldn't have called it. If I was like, this is going to be a radio hit, I probably wouldn't have called it. I Don't Fuck With You. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's cool. It's great, man. I appreciate that. You know, I'm blessed for that one. And it just seemed like it just showed me that people don't care about anything else but what's real to them. You know, you don't have to make a radio record, man. You got to let radio pick whatever works for you, really. And it's just like, I appreciate the people being receptive to just real shit. Just like, you know, they put that on the radio. It was the people. It was the people who was like, this song is like,
it wasn't
banging.
Forced. It grew organically, and that's how I felt it was over here as well, man. And
and
you're gonna see it has the UK clubs turning up. They love it over here, man. They love it.
That's awesome, man.
So you had Kanye was in the video. He was the coach.
Yeah, I feel like that video is like a metaphor for my life.
Yeah, for the life. I was going to say, was it for the album, but for your life, yeah?
For my life, kind of, man. It's just kind of like he coached, you know, he the coach, you know. That's how it was. And,
What's he like as a producer to work under?
Cool. He's great. He's, you know, he brings the best out of me. I think he's made me a better artist. I've seen a progression in myself as a person, and I feel like he's some of the reason for that, you know. He just by being around him, when you're around people who just are changing the world, you know, you just pick up on it, and you change the world in your own ways, and you figure out how to make, you know, everything better, you know, the music better, you a better person. And you know, I feel like we help each other out, though. It's not just him helping me. I feel like I help him out too a lot. So
yeah,
it's cool.
Nice, man. So on the outro track, is that your real number that you give out at the end?
Yeah, man. My phone has been blowing up.
That really is your number, yeah.
Yeah. I had to get 2 phones though now, But that is my real number. I still have it on and like have it on me.
So people really tried and they call and...
Yeah, I look at it all the time, every day. I'm looking through it, replying, answering it. It rings literally every second, though. So it's like, it's probably so many people who try and call and don't get through. Or I don't know if it's like a busy signal or like just don't ring. But like, yeah, text. I reply to as many text messages. It's like,
wow,
20,000 texts. I can't reply to everyone. I try to reply to most as I can and talk to everybody, but it's just...
It must be nice knowing that people really
cool.
do listen though and they're paying attention.
Yeah, and it's just cool because I wanted that connection with my fans, that direct line, just like, if I haven't talked to you yet, just keep calling, man. I'm bound to answer because I be having that phone on me.
Yeah, that's dope. If you could have had anyone on the album, dead or alive, who would it be?
On this album or the next, or just in general?
Oh yeah, on this album or in general, just in.
For my next album, if I could have anybody dead or alive, it would be like between Frank Sinatra, Bob Marley, Biggie, Pac. I mean, just so many cool ass people I would have wanted to work with, man.
Yeah. I saw you you tweeted about Kanye's Brit performance.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of everyone in the UK's been talking about this for the since it happened.
Yeah.
So do you understand the relevance of the people that were on stage with Kanye? Do you know who they were?
Some of them, not all of them.
Right. Because some channels in the US just thought they were just backup dancers, just thought they were...
Who were they?
They're some of the biggest artists in the UK. So Skepta, for example, the guy that Kanye shouted out, he's probably the most relevant guy in the UK grime scene, UK hip hop, like
that's hard.
And a lot of the guys on stage were the ones that are really doing it now. They're the ones making noise. That's our scene there with Kanye.
He's the realest, man. Straight up.
He is the realest. So what I was gonna ask
he's still here too. About to get in the studio.
Did Kanye pick them himself, or was it him reaching out to UK Connects? Get me some people who was hot. Because I know Kanye keeps his ear to what's happening in America, especially. But we're just interested in knowing how deep into the UK scene he is.
Deep. I mean, we did a lot of stuff here. We recorded Mercy here. Click. Don't Like. We love here. We record over here. He's in the studio here now. I'm going to the studio with him later on tonight here. So we got love for the UK. Like, not only do we got love for it, we work here. We like be out here sometimes without telling people, and we appreciate the UK, and we appreciate all the, people, and I want to get more familiar with the scenes and, like you said, the artists, you know what I mean? I'm down, so
I was going to ask you, are there any UK artists on your radar now? Any names that you're familiar with or people that you want to work with?
I mean, it's people I'm familiar with. It's people I work with, I mean, in all different genres. For instance, I did a song with Calvin Harris for his album. He's from the UK. And he's somebody who takes pride in the UK, you know what I mean? And I've worked with Tiny before. I've worked with a few people, but like I said, I want to get deeper into it, man. I want to get deeper into it. I feel like I'm on the outskirts and I want to get in.
Yeah, I hear that. I got a couple names, some artists that I like, and I think that they would sound good on a Big Sean record. So there's Young Spray.
Okay.
There's a guy called Desperado.
There's a
guy called Exo Man.
Exo Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a guy called G Fresh.
G Fresh?
Yeah. So they're 4 names. I mean, there's a big scene out here.
No, and I already know.
I'd like to say they're less obvious ones to pick, but I just think they're guys that would suit a Big Sean record. Personally.
I'm with it. If you think so, I'm with the talent. So if they talented.
Yeah, they got it, man. They got it. So listen, bro. I know you got a hectic schedule.
Yeah.
And you're rolling out to a show tonight. I know you already told me you're linking with Kanye later on.
Yeah.
And now you got some UK scene homework to do as well.
Yeah, I got some UK scene homework, man. I appreciate you vibing with the album, though.
Yeah. I love it, man. I already said. I think it's the best one so far.
Yeah, I think so, too. So
anything else you want to say to the UK fans?
No, just I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, y'all all, y'all the ones who make it happen. I since day one, since my very first show, man, I've always made a point to come out here, and it's cool to just see it keep growing out here, and I really, really appreciate all the listeners, man, and thank you.
That's it. So it's DJ DUBL here with Big Sean, and if you want to speak to him on the phone, buy the album.
Straight up.